Have you ever looked at your reflection in a mirror and wondered, with a little shiver of excitement, whether somewhere out there might be another world where everything is almost the same yet strangely different in surprising and hilarious ways? The idea of a parallel world makes philosophers grin and squint their eyes because it invites your imagination to run fast while your thinking tries to keep up. A parallel world is usually imagined as another universe existing alongside ours, where things follow similar rules, yet tiny changes ripple outward into very different stories. In one version, you might still go to school and eat breakfast, but your favorite color could be different, your best friend might live next door instead of across town, and your habits might surprise even you. Some philosophers use parallel worlds to ask big questions about choice, because every decision you make could split the path into many possible versions. If you chose chocolate ice cream instead of vanilla, another version of you might be licking vanilla happily somewhere else. This idea helps thinkers explore responsibility, because even though many possibilities exist, you only experience and shape one path. Science sometimes joins the discussion, especially when physicists talk about multiverses, quantum ideas, and realities that branch in ways our senses cannot detect. Even though these ideas sound like science fiction, they are serious attempts to understand how strange and flexible reality might actually be. Philosophers then step in to ask whether a parallel world is truly real if we can never visit, see, or touch it. Some argue that something can be real even if invisible, like gravity, thoughts, or time slipping through your fingers. Others say reality needs experience because without experience, ideas might remain clever stories rather than truth. Imagining a parallel world also makes you think about identity, because if another version of you exists, what makes you the real one? Is it your body, your memories, your choices, or the fact that this is the story you are living right now? This question helps kids realize that being yourself is not about being perfect, but about being present. A parallel world might show a version of you who made different mistakes, learned different lessons, or discovered talents you have not yet explored. Instead of feeling jealous of that version, philosophers suggest using the idea as motivation. Thinking about other possibilities can encourage curiosity, courage, and imagination in this world. Stories about parallel worlds often show characters meeting their other selves, which turns into funny, awkward, and meaningful moments. These stories teach that every choice matters, even small ones, because they slowly build who you become. Parallel worlds also raise questions about happiness, because if another you seems happier, it might mean happiness is not about perfection, but perspective. Your world feels real, challenging, exciting, and sometimes confusing because you are fully inside it. Philosophy reminds us that wondering about other worlds should not make us forget this one. Instead, it should sharpen our attention to the life we are living. If there are infinite worlds, this one still needs kindness, bravery, and thoughtfulness. Parallel worlds can act like mental mirrors, helping you notice your values and goals more clearly. They whisper questions like, who do I want to become here, rather than who could I be somewhere else? Thinking this way turns imagination into a tool for growth. Even if parallel worlds never exist outside stories and theories, the idea still changes how we think. It shows that reality might be larger than our daily routines. It encourages open-mindedness, reminding us that answers are not always simple. For kids, the idea is especially powerful because it proves that thinking big is allowed. Curiosity becomes a strength instead of a distraction. Philosophy invites you to explore without getting lost. Parallel worlds feel exciting because they suggest that reality is full of surprises. They also remind us that each moment is part of a unique story. No other version of you is making your exact choices right now. That means what you do today truly matters. Whether or not a parallel world exists, your world is real and important. Your thoughts, actions, and kindness shape it every day. And maybe that is the most comforting idea of all. Because even if countless worlds are floating somewhere beyond imagination, this one is yours to explore, care for, and make meaningful.